now move to the next presentation by Dr. Alay Banker. Like Dr. Nayak sir said, that smartphone is the fashion of the day, and his presentation is going to be on smartphone-based portable and affordable ROP screening device.
Thank you very much, ma'am, and the IOS for giving me this opportunity. I'll run my video, which was pre-recorded, so you can all listen to it. Hello, friends. Today we'll present our innovation of the development of smartphone-based affordable and portable ROP screening device. I'm Dr. Alay Banker from Banker's Retina Clinic, Ahmedabad, and I have worked with Yash Nagar Sheth, who has a startup known as C3 MedTech for the development of this device. To start our presentation, we'll present a small video as to the project that we are
doing. The development of an inexpensive smartphone-based retinopathy of prematurity examination device. Our device is compatible with major smartphones, iOS and Android, and major indirect lenses like 20D, 28D, and 30D. The device is very intuitive and easy to use and requires very minimal training. The flashlight of the smartphone is the source of light for conducting the screening. Locate the red reflex of the dilated infant on the screen of smartphone. The user has to move lens ring towards the smartphone to capture fundus data as per the working distance of the indirect lens used for screening. These are the actual recording taken from the smartphone during our screening. The result is high-quality images for diagnosis extracted from videos which are comparable to currently available contact ROP screening devices. Image showing magnified view of stage 3 threshold disease. Similar comparative image showing laser marks and peripheral TRD. Image showing severe avascularity with end-to-end looping on vessels. Showing vessel tortuosity and severe avascularity in posterior zone 2. Image of macular dragging and laser marks. With the development of this device, we will be making ROP screening affordable and accessible to all our practitioners.
So the main advantage of our product is it is portable, affordable. It can be used by anybody, a nurse or a nurse practitioner or a paramedical person, or even you can train anybody to use this. We are developing a telemedicine app along with this, and the most precious, important advantage is that you can attach any kind of smartphone with this device. We are developing a smartphone app, as I told you, and this is how it will look like. The home page will include all the details of the patients, the visits, and the full data. And when you click on the image sign, you will have all the images lined up, and you can generate a report on your right and give it to the patient. You can also have various visits, and if you click on all the visits, you'll have the comparative photographs visit by visit. The workflow essentially, as we all know, any technician or optometrist can take this device to any NICU or any college or any rural area, capture the images, load it up to the app, and then the retina specialist or the ROP expert through the app can give their report, and he can even refer the patients to a higher center. So essentially, when you compare this with the conventional indirect ophthalmoscopic method or the very expensive contact cameras like the RedCam or the Neophorus, ours is extremely cheap, very small, lightweight, portable, handheld. It does not require any fancy computers or softwares. All you need is a smartphone and this device, and you can get excellent images.
1 minute
so we
remaining,
hope
sir.
through this, we will make ROP screening more accessible even in the rural areas. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Alay Banker. Did I see correctly? Some of the pictures were actually better than the actual pictures. Some photographs were sharper on the smartphone. than
Yes.
on the actual, camera.
Yeah, actually, slowly we are getting, more and more efficient in capturing the images, and particularly the images up to zone 2 anteriors. We are getting exactly or even better than a RETCAM or Neophorus. And we've submitted a paper on publication where we have done a mass study where we have compared these images along with the RETCAM with masked readers. So it is under it is under review in the Retina Journal. The other advantage is that the device that I showed you is just the RETCAM, but the same thing, we just change the ring and you can use it for the adult photography. So we are using it for diabetic retinal screening camps where we send a team to the peripheral rural images areas and even in the primary healthcare centers, and we are training the nurses just to take pictures of diabetic patients. And it's so easy that most of us feel that within 2 to 3 months, even a person who is non-educated, totally non-educated, is able to retrieve very good images.
Thank you, Dr. Alay Banker. Dr. Rohit, would you? Yeah, part two. Yes.
The device cost around 8,000, and it's extremely light. The material is very, very light. And very recently, we've come to know that we are very fortunate that the Department of Science and Technology, they have accepted our proposal for a grant for further development of this device, particularly for ROP. And we are trying to distribute it to all the peripheral ROP centers. So that's a big plus point.
Dr. Lalit sir, Dr. Partha.
Yeah, excellent, LA, as usual, a lot of innovation you keep doing. How is it vastly different from Dr. Ashish Sharma's device from Coimbatore? He has a more or less similar.
MI RETCAM.
Yeah, MI RETCAM, yeah.
So the advantage with our thing, it is just the base is a very soft thing which rests on the cheek of the baby.
That
so
I noticed,
even if the baby moves, the entire device moves, so you don't lose the field of vision. That is the major advantage. And then you can keep changing the lenses. If you want to have a wider field, you can put in a 28 diopter. If you want a very good view, which I showed, it was a 20 diopter lens, and you get an excellent picture of the disc and macula of the posterior pole. And because it's a 3D image that is being captured, I think we get very good resolution also.
Good.
One small clarification, Alay, excellent innovation. The thing is, for an ROP screening, how long would it take for an optometrist and or a nursing staff to get trained in and adept in the photography of the image?
Right. Good question. We've researched on this because we get a lot of queries when we present this. We've sold about 120 devices so far all over India, and a few also outside India. Roughly, we've guessed that it takes around between 50 to 70 screenings per person to get real good images. So what we tend to advise is we start telling the optometrist or the technician to first try and screen the adult with the dilated pupil. So they get the technique of how you shift the lens towards the phone. And once they know how to focus the image, then we shift them to the pediatric patients. And it's very easy. I mean, you just mummify the babies, you wrap them in a cloth, so they hardly move, and you have a person who keeps the baby's head still. And then you hardly have any movement. And now we are getting images right up to the aura. So we've been very fortunate that we can entirely tilt the entire device so that we have it's kind of indirect ophthalmoscopy, basically. So you're doing indirect ophthalmoscopy right up to the aura, and you can capture a video. So all the time, the main thing is you keep recording the video, and from the video, you can just take the pictures, whichever picture has a good resolution.
Thank you, Dr. Alay Banker. I would now